Guys, I am live here at the AHR Expo, and I am at the Bosch booth, um, and they have some pretty cool technology coming out. They're coming out with. So I know it is Tuesday, at least Pacific time. It is 12:30 p.m. So I do understand that a lot of you guys might not be available, but I did want to show you some of the technology that Bosch has right now. Now it is going to get a little bit crowded, but it's okay. We'll make it work. So I recorded a couple of clips that I'm going to put on a little short video on my YouTube channel on Bosch, but I think I'd rather do the live video to actually show you guys what's out here. So it was an interesting meeting we had yesterday with hey Miguel, good to see you. I really appreciate Miguel, all the support you've given me. It means a lot, so thank you. I wanted to show you guys some of the technology that Bosch is coming out with. This is not a sales pitch. It's just to show you guys what's coming out, what they're coming out with, and not just Bosch, but other things. And so I want to show you guys this inverter, this system here. So, you know, they mentioned an interesting point about how it is with the market. A lot of people are not buying homes. And because of that, maybe they're buying mobile homes, condos, maybe they don't have a lot of space. But this split system here, this one here, you're able to install it on a closet because it's small, and it runs on 115 volts. So this is good for maybe the small application. It still has inverter technology right here, but this is good for 120 volt, maybe up on the closet and the attic area. But this is good. They've already had this, by the way. The motor they use is an ECM 5-speed constant torque. What I really want to show you guys, though, is this guy right here. So, Bosch already has a mini split portfolio, but they're coming up with the VRF system. And the reason why I'm doing this is because Bosch invited me to do some videos on their products, and I'm happy to do it because I'm a big believer in what they do. You guys have seen the Bosch split system that I have at the lab, and it's great. I've done a lot of things with them. So, but look at this technology right here. This one's great right here. So this is a VRF system. So it is a mini. Looks like a mini split, but it's a condenser. And instead of running, I appreciate that, Probo. Thank you guys, Comfort HVAC. I appreciate that. Anything for you guys. I just I feel the support coming from you guys. So this is just a way of me saying thank you. I just want to expose you guys to some of the technology. Oh look, I'm gonna show you guys something. Look at all that snow coming right there. That snow right there, you see it? Look at that. It's crazy. It's not obviously it's not real snow, right? But the idea is that all the equipment works when it's cold outside, right? That's the joke. But let me show you. Let me go back to this, guys. And once again, I appreciate all your support. But this is a VRF system. You see right there. This is a VRF system, and it has the ability. And I'll get closer right now because it's kind of packed right now. It has the ability to supply 9 heads. Now, you're not gonna be running home run. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that. Yeah. So you're not gonna have home runs going to all your 9 heads on that one there. You're gonna use splitters, which look like a U. It looks like one line going in and then 2 lines coming out. That's how you're feeding all your indoor heads or whatever it is that you're feeding. So this right here, VRF technology. This is gonna be nice. So like I said, VRF technology. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. It runs at a very slow, low noise. and you don't have to run 9 home runs to your 9 heads. Yes, well, you're asking, can that VRF system run 2 furnaces? It doesn't have heat recovery, but it is able to do, like if you let's say you have 2 bedrooms and you got 2 of these, you can do both heating or both cooling. Furnace, that's more for gas, like actual gas combustion. This uses only refrigerant. So they will be coming out with the heat recovery from what I heard in the future. But the only thing different, and like I said, most of you guys have already worked on this. You have like 3 heads or 2 heads and you run home runs to them. This one, you have to, you run what are called splitters. So you got 1 line of copper and then it splits into 2. You don't have to run home runs to all the heads, right? And yes, it is a heat pump. Heat pump, VRF technology, and so you're saving energy. And it can run as cold as -5-degree temperature outside. So yes, this is gonna be, this is awesome. I love this technology. I just found out about it right now. So just have that in mind. This was called the Inverter Ducted Split Edge Heat Pump from Bosch. This is their new thing. So let me show you, Ryan, the dual fuel system, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and show you the dual fuel system. It's over here. So I just wanted to show you guys, this is the new thing they're coming up with. This is the dual fuel system over here. So the dual fuel system is this one right here. This is a dual fuel system. So dual fuel, what's dual fuel? Dual fuel is, when you think about the word dual, it reminds you of the number 2. So it can do heating using heat pump, inverter technology, and heating using also gas. This one specifically, if you look at it, it has stage 1 and stage 2 W1, W2 heating. So this one is pretty cool. Something really neat about this, you look at the board right here, the board right there. This, you guys already know how to work on this. This is your typical furnace control board, your safeties. On the bottom, this is your inverter board. So yes, correct. This one, instead of auxiliary heat, you would use furnace, which makes sense. Auxiliary heat, you're spending a lot of money. So you're gonna be using stage 1 and stage 2 gas heating. So the nice thing is that depending where you live at, right, you could use this for, like if you live in the Northeast where it's very cold, it would make sense to get a dual fuel. Dual fuel technology makes sense because gas would work great when it's really cold. Even though it gets, let's say, it gets 30 or 20 degrees, the heating on the heat pump will still work, but it would probably be cheaper to run the furnace side of things. So yes, we're not using electric heat on these, right? But it is nice because you save a lot of money, and you do have a way to run it with communication mode or non-communication mode. Meaning, if you run non-communication mode, you're able to do your 24 volts for your Y, your B, and your W1. Or you can buy the Bosch thermostat and do communication, where you just run 2 wires. But this is a dual fuel, guys. This is amazing. So this is the one that we have at the lab, and it does amazing thing here. So you got everyone looking for it. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, this one here. I'm sorry, I'm doing a live video for my YouTube. It's a YouTube channel, but I want to talk about the Bosch. It's a dual fuel.
It is. It's wonderful.
And you can do stage 1 and stage 2.
That's right.
But for your heat, and it also has heating for heat pump technology, and that's what's nice. And the top here, this is your furnace control board. The bottom is your inverter board.
Right.
But it's still using, if you follow that, it's still using your 5-speed tabs down here to those 5 wires. But once the 24 volts goes to a certain tab, the actual board, inverter board, will send that AC voltage to your inverter indoor motor.
Isn't that wonderful?
It's awesome. I love it. So they really figured out how to work things out.
They really did.
So
A lot of engineering into it.
a lot of engineering.
Yes.
And I on my YouTube channel I talk about this pressure switch right here.
Yep.
That one, and I think that one. You see, it says it says 0.25.
Right.
So that's your collector box right here.
Yes.
If it measures a pressure difference greater than 0.25 inches of water column, this is a normally closed. It opens. It actually opens it
up,
though,
that's right.
and it stops the comment from going to your gas valve. That's crazy.
So I was told there is
Yeah.
no direct phone number.
That's what I thought, man.
You have to go right through the
So, I got a little. I was able to talk to someone right there. But this is the split system right here. Yeah, this is the dual fuel is going to be the new thing now, Ryan. People are really trying to focus more on dual fuel technology because you can do heat pump inverter and have in mind it's heat pump inverter, not conventional. If you guys are gonna get real quick, if you guys want to get a heat pump, like mini splits, I already have had inverter technology, but if you're gonna get a heat pump, like this, like a big system, you want to stay away from your conventional. What's conventional? It turns on 100%, turns off 0%. You want to get away from that, okay? You want to get away from that because you're not saving energy. But with inverters, let's say that it's not as cold outside. Instead of operating at 100%, it operates at 30%. The crazy thing, Ryan, I was at a conference meeting yesterday. They purchased the York, and they also purchased a bunch of other companies. They actually have commercial systems. So I'm gonna see if I can show you a video of their package unit right now, and just bear with me. And this right here, look at this. This is a Bosch system, inverter technology, a package unit. So they do have commercial system. Look at this. Isn't this crazy? They have inverter technology, package unit, commercial. They already have it, right? So it's pretty cool. Hey, Steve, I am at Bosch right now. I am at Bosch booth. So if you're here, stop by. But you see? And so this is cool. Look at that. Bosch package unit. And they have Hitachi. They got York commercial systems all the way up to 150 tons. So Bosch, they definitely have changed the game because now they're doing residential, light commercial, and commercial up to 150 tons. And so you know what? I don't mind talking good things about them because they're trying to meet the market and the demands. You know, people are not buying homes, so it's all about inverter technology. But yeah, it is nice to see the commercial side of things. I want to show you guys something else right here. So, look at this right here. Sugar Poppy, yeah, Mario and Peach. You know, I actually have to get Peach. Peach's head broke off, so I have to buy another Peach. So, I'll work on that. This one here. This is also a three. You can do a 3 or 5 ton. This one can operate. Let me see if I can zoom in. At 5 degrees. So this here is not a dual fuel. Okay, this is not a dual fuel system. Not a dual fuel. But if you live in a place where, let's say, it never goes down to 5 degrees. Maybe the coldest it gets to is 20 degrees. This heat pump will work. And look what it says right there. It delivers 100% capacity down to 5 degrees. So it's able to do that. So even though it's not dual fuel, if you live in a climate where it's not above, it doesn't get below gets below 5 degrees, this system works great. A little thing about this, and I made a couple videos on this. This inverter here, yeah, it gets crazy, right? Don't get me wrong. Look at this. There's a lot of stuff going on, but all you have is, if you understand this, all you're using is thermistors, and mini splits already use this. But you're using thermistors here, to ramp up the compressor, to ramp it down, open up the EEV, close it. Speed up the condenser fan or the indoor fan. That's all we're doing. That's all inverter technology, guys. We're using thermistors. So the first thing that I would do when checking a board, if it's not working, I would ohm out the thermistors, right? I would ohm it out for inverter compressors that are, take inverter technology. Your AC voltage. They don't use run, start, and common. They use UVW. So when the compressor's on, you check it on AC voltage, and you check each lead to each other, and they're all going to be reading the same AC voltage. The same AC voltage. That's how you check these. That's how you check the outdoor fan. If you want to read hertz, right? You're going to read hertz on each line. They're all going to be the same. So when checking for AC voltage and hertz, it's actually not that hard. So I'm still here right here. So, but I don't know if you guys are here at the AHR Expo. It gets packed. It gets very, very packed. So you got Copeland, but you're right here with Bosch. So, but yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys a video on some of the Bosch products, specifically them, because they gave me the chance to show some of their products. I'm gonna try to definitely work with Bosch now, make some videos, and honestly, it doesn't matter whatever brand you're working on. If it's an inverter, right? If it's an inverter, they're all the same. So whether I show you guys how the inverter technology works with the Bosch, you can take that information and go to any other brand. But yeah, I'm happy to show you guys the expo. Let's see if I can show you guys a little bit more of some of the products here. And by the way, they actually Bosch purchased Johnson Controls. It's crazy. Johnson Controls, York, Hitachi. Like I said, it's not a sales pitch. I'm not advertising, but the live stream is going to stay. I am going to put it as part of my videos. They asked if I can show them a little bit about if I can show them a little bit of the technology here, and that's what I'm doing right now. But I want to expose you guys too. Little Rock, Arkansas. Okay. Wow, I didn't know that, Steve. Steve, sorry. I'm gonna definitely talk to them, because I do get a chance to talk to some of the guys that are trying to push the products. And yeah, you guys should not be selling conventional. You guys should not be selling conventional heat pumps, like for your own homes or for customers. It's a disservice a little bit, because when you're down the line on a conventional heat pump, it uses 100% of its energy during winter, 100% of its energy during summer. A lot of wattage, a lot of money you're paying at the end of the month. So that's a new thing here, wherever you go to. It's all inverter technology now, everywhere. Bosch, Carrier, there's so many. Train, you have different things going on everywhere right now. And it is packed. I'm be honest, probably 20,000 people here. Let me show you guys something else. I actually did get excited about this Bosch package unit right here. So this Bosch package unit, it's cool how they're coming up with like commercial systems, and they have other systems here too. I'm gonna see. It might not be. It's just so crowded, as you can see, really crowded. But even if you didn't get it, yeah, let me see. Okay, let me see. Let me go back to some of the comments. I don't have to go too crazy, but I can show you guys how it works. So, you good? Okay.
How long is it out?
Show you guys right here real quick. One last thing and I'll have to let you guys go. But let's talk about this, how it works. You got different thermistors everywhere that read temperature. So you have a discharge line. You have a discharge line temperature. You have a temperature sensor on your indoor coil. On your outdoor coil. You have one for your outside air temperature, and you got other temperature sensors. But the way they work, these thermistors here that you see, they're reading temperature. So let's say your outside air temperature, it starts to pick up. It communicates with your PCB, and your outdoor fan ramps up even more to reject more heat. Let's say that your suction pressure goes up, and your compressor will ramp up to bring the suction pressure down. So that's all we're doing with the technology. It's pretty cool. I mean, I really like it. I am gonna have to let you guys go, but I am gonna post this video. I just wanted to do a quick video, and I'll probably do another live video a little bit later. I just wanted to show you some of the products that Bosch is coming out with. I will catch you guys later. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you.